The NFL told us they weren't going to be playing games. They said they were going to get a lot tougher when it comes to domestic violence and no more slaps on the wrist. They had a chance to prove it with their new domestic violence policy and how it applies. With Greg Hardy, the new guy traded from the North Carolina Panthers to the Dallas Cowboys for a large, large sum. He's the defensive end, some call the human freak of nature wrecking ball, the Kraken.
Release the Kraken.
And, develop more skills and just the nasty tenacity for the game.
Well, he won't be cracking for at least 10 games. That's the term of his suspension. He's not new to being suspended considering he only played one game last year due to a suspension. That was because the case was pending in North Carolina where he abused his girlfriend, allegedly. Now, actually, there was a conviction, and this is what gets kind of confusing to me. Check this out. Judge Ten believed Holder, which is his girlfriend, or his ex-girlfriend, Nicole Holder. Judge Ten believed Holder when she found Hardy guilty. All right? So under North Carolina law, someone found guilty of a misdemeanor before a judge is allowed to appeal to a jury trial. When Holder could not be found, prosecutors threw out the charges before that trial. So do you understand that? Because a lot of guys are getting pissed off already. I can see it. I can feel it through my computer screen, my monitor, my smartphone, my tablet. You're pissed off. You're saying, what's going on? They're overcompensating. But no, listen. In North Carolina, if you're convicted of a misdemeanor, you can say, I want to go to jury trial. All right? But when they went to jury trial, Miss Holder didn't show up. So this case was kicked to the curb. But the NFL picked up the case and they said, well, you know what? Due to the extenuating circumstances and due to our new domestic violence policy, we going to slam the hammer down on Greg Hardy. And that's exactly what they did. That was a mandatory 6-game suspension. They increased that to 10. Why? Because it was just so crazy. The man's threatening her life. She had cuts and bruises on her neck, her back, her arms, her legs, everywhere. Her testimony in court was this man basically tried to kill her. Nicole Holder, it's no secret, she came to a settlement with Greg Hardy with money, but this is the NFL. This is the new policy. If you put your hands on a woman and it gets out, well, you're going to find out what's going to happen. So when will guys learn not to do such? If you got to put your hands on somebody, you shouldn't be with them. They're not together now. It's a very expensive lesson for Mr. Hardy to learn. Unfortunately, he learned it kind of late, but at least learn it nonetheless because the next time he's out of the league. Well, we all know that the Players Union will appeal. They appeal automatically. So this is not over. They're going to push for 6 games. And we'll see what happens with Goodell and crew. I'm Tim Black. Subscribe to this channel. Assault rifles. Greg Hardy's 6'4", 285 pounds.
You see me get up and just destroy everything.
I don't know what the guns were for. He is a gun. Later. Hit subscribe for more of Tim Black, Tim's Take Live, and Tim the Bartender.